We are live from the Story Arts Center. Coming up on today's show, bodybuilding, music, Lego, and skiing, plus a live performance by Mario Puglia. Don't go anywhere. Welcome to The Journal, a show produced by fourth semester students in the Centennial College's broadcasting program. I'm your host for today, Chris McMaster. Now on today's show, we'll take you into the worlds of bodybuilding, music, skiing, and Lego with 4 very different yet skillfully produced documentaries. Now we'll also have a special acoustic performance by Venezuelan pop performer Mario Puglia, so stick around for the whole show. Now our first documentary, Gains, is produced by Leo Solorzano and follows bodybuilder Isaiah Sylvester, who takes us through the crushing workout routine. This documentary provides a unique look at the modern methods of bodybuilding and how to stay in shape in general. Here's Gains.
Bodybuilding, it fits a wide definition for me. It's living life wholesomely, healthy, just building upon yourself, the vessel that you've given to live in day by day. Setting goals, passing goals, maybe even failing goals sometimes. I'm Isaiah Sylvester. I'm a bodybuilder. I've been bodybuilding for 1.5 years. You know, I've always had the thought of getting into it, diving into it at the back of my head for the longest while, and I had friends involved in the community and reached out to one of them, got tips, words of inspiration back, and just dove into it after a bit of research. And what I really noticed getting into it fresh is it's a very good community to be involved in. People network a lot there. You bounce ideas off of each other, bounce energy off of each other. It's a very positive place to be. Success I've seen during training is obviously increase in repetitions, increase in weight volume. Aside from the aspect of training, it's networking too. I've seen a lot of success in just socializing, success in training people, learning to train and whatnot, and wrapping my head around it. Success in the nutrition field too also. Diet has got better, much more disciplined diet. Next goal I want to achieve in bodybuilding would be putting on more mass. Seeing myself next year weighing more muscle mass on the body, higher lifts. Definitely throwing more volume into the workouts. I'm a big lover of volume. Maybe experiment with powerlifting. What I want to pursue in the field of bodybuilding is more the nutrition side of it, because I feel a lot of people are, they have this wrong idea of bodybuilding where you go in the gym and just lift and get your results, but half of it is actually nutrition. Advice I have for somebody that's new to bodybuilding is pace yourself. It's not a race to anybody else. It's all about building you. Rest. Rest is just as important as work is when it comes to the gym. You want to get yourself into an anabolic state every now and then and not stay catabolic.
Wow, what a great documentary by Leo Solorzano. For more from this talented videographer, check out his YouTube channel, Leo Solorzano. Now the Journal will be right back here, so stick around. Welcome back to the Journal. Still to come on today's show, a documentary about skiing and a live performance by Mario Pluglia. Now our next documentary on the Journal today is produced by and edited by yours truly. This documentary, called Musical Impact, is about Sam O'Connor, a 21-year-old carpenter who is a passionate musician and the bass player in the band West Hammock. Now, I personally have known Sam for many years and have been able to watch him progress as a musician. Now, I don't want to give away too many details, so without any further ado, here's Musical Impact.
I've been a huge fan of music ever since I could remember. My parents have always kind of been throwing it at me, so it's been a little bit hard to avoid, but I guess I can't complain. I kind of dabbled with piano a little bit and stuff when I was younger, but I didn't really understand the importance of practice or the importance of taking it seriously to sound like the people that I wanted to sound like, so it was hard to get into. So like I said, I had always loved music my whole life, but the one thing that really made me want to start playing bass was the Red Hot Chili Peppers album, Blood Sugar Sex Magic. I heard Flea's bass playing on that record and I instantly fell in love and had to learn all of his lines. So. So West Hammock is more of a folk kind of indie groove band. We started off our major string of shows last May by opening for the Strumbellas down at the Oshawa Music Hall. After that, we proceeded on going on tour across the country. We didn't have a place to stay most of the time, and a lot of people let us in, and were really, welcoming, and with whatever it was, cooking us food or bringing us and showing us around their town and getting drinks and having a good time. So that was always a treat. Just plus on top of playing music all across the country, it couldn't have gotten any better. You gotta know, I'm feeling left, made of gold, I'll never love her. We've been consistently playing shows since we got back from the tour, and we just started pre-production for our newest LP, our full-length record that's going to be coming out next year. So looking forward to that. In terms of my love and passion for music, I feel like it's actually super easy to have fallen in love with it just because there's so much to love. There's so much to listen to and so much to learn and so many different styles and just everything like that. It's one of those things that you can never be perfect at, and there's always so much room to grow, so it's such a good outlet to be creative in, and you get to really be an individual playing music because you get to listen to what other people make and kind of take from that and then make it your own in a certain kind of way, which is really cool. And it's endless in its own way because people will always be doing that and recycling ideas. So it's just really cool.
Now be sure to check out West Hammock and Sam O'Connor around the GTA. For more information, check out their Instagram and Facebook at West Hammock. And if you feel like commenting on today's show, we'd love to hear from you. Be sure to hit us up on our social media on Facebook at The Journal 2017 and on Instagram at TheJournal_2017. We'll be right back. Still to come here today on The Journal, a live performance by Mario Puglia and a documentary about Lego. Now our next documentary is about a cool store called Skis and Bikes that has outlets in both North York and Mississauga. Nick Abate, the producer of the documentary, goes behind the scenes at this unique family-oriented store to find out what makes them so successful. He also takes us to the ski slopes for Skis and Bikes' annual demo day. Now be sure to stay tuned after the documentary because Nick Abate will join us in studio to tell us more about this unique enterprise. Here's Skis and Bikes.
I'm Greg Balmer, been manager here for probably about 2 years now. Been with the company for going on 15. I mean, we've always had big involvement within the racing community for skiing especially. That's really where we started off and kind of our bones are. And where that drives the company itself is the development of young kids in sport. So we've promoted skiing for young kids, both within racing as well as the recreational aspect. And we understand that skiing is realistically one of the only true family sports out there. So a lot of retailers within, be it the ski industry or the bike industry, have a certain element and certain interest in kind of the more fashion side of things. For us, it's always customer service and function before anything else. So we take a lot of pride in boot fitting, which is, in essence, the foundation of good skiing.
We're at the Calden Ski Club right now, and it's a beautiful day again. Paul Montgomery, president of Skis and Bikes. We come here, we ski, we ride, we get to meet each other from all the different stores and have a lot of fun. I started the company right here at Caledon in 1978. There's two families here. The family that skis, because most people ski as a family or as a group, and the other side of the family is it's a family business. I've got two of my kids that are working full-time in the company. The rest of the family works part-time off and on. So we are still that small family organization.
Hi, I'm Vicki. I've been working at Skis and Bikes for 5 years, and I'm the soft goods supervisor. Everybody that works here skis or snowboards or bikes, so talking to customers is just fun. It's a positive atmosphere.
My name is Peter, and it's 2 seasons here at Skis and Bikes as a ski and boot specialist. A lot of places I've been to in the past, they just want to get you into a boot, for example, and walk you out the door. Said, okay, that fits you like your shoe. Okay, well, get that boot, off you go. Versus we'll take the time here, can sometimes be up to an hour just to fit the right boot properly. So we look at the fit, we look at the performance, and making sure that this boot will last them not just for next year, but for 10 years.
We take a lot of pride in the fact that some of our best resources and tools are the staff that we have. So new staff that are coming and joining the team are guaranteed to get a wealth of knowledge that will lend to, without a doubt, the best customer experience out there.
Wow, such great cinematography in that doc by this guy right here, Nick Abate. Nick, thanks for joining us here, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem, anytime.
So, Nick, let's talk a little bit about the Skis and Bikes doc. Well, what was it that's stood out to you about the store that made you want to do a story on them?
Well, I've worked there for several years now, and one of the biggest things that stood out to me was the family values and how they started as a family, how they're so oriented around, offering good customer service to families. So I think that's the main thing that I like to focus on in this documentary.
For sure. I know when you see a couple shots, you see the kids signing the logos and the wall, so that definitely stands out about that shop.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Nick, I know I got the ability to help you shoot this doc itself. How about you talk a little bit about the equipment we used to shoot it?
For sure. So one of the cameras we used was this guy right here, Sony A7S Mark I. Also used a couple Canon DSLRs, tripods, couple Kinos, and yeah, just very basic setup. On the shots that I got on the ski hill at the demo day was the Canon DSLR and a Steadicam, for anybody that's wondering. But yeah, pretty basic setup.
For sure. Well, it turned out looking great, so But in terms of any future plans with Skis and Bikes, do you have any future plans to work with them maybe, you know?
I mean, I'm definitely open. If you guys, you know, Skis and Bikes, come hit me up. I'm definitely down to do some work for you guys. But I had a blast doing this piece, and I think it's going to show a lot of people a better insight on the whole organization.
No doubt, no doubt. So just in case of anyone wants to see any more of your video work, where can they find it?
Well, everybody can toss me a follow on Instagram at Capture, at CVPTUR. Also, you can search me up on YouTube. I'm going to be starting to post a lot more content this summer in the months to come. So that's just my name, Nick Abate, on YouTube.
Awesome. Well, Nick, it was a pleasure to have you here. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Everybody listen out there. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on The Journal. Welcome back to The Journal. Thanks for staying with us so far, but please don't go anywhere. Now we have a great performance by singer and songwriter Mario Puglia coming out. But first, we're going to take a look at our final documentary of the day, produced by today's showrunners, Arad Begerporis-Vandi, Alex Painter, and Thomas Phillip. Now this documentary is about Denmark's greatest exports. No Leaf fans, sadly I am not talking about Fredrik Andersen. Now of course, I am talking about everyone's favorite toy, Lego. Lego's popularity has skyrocketed with feature films and video games, and they even operate 6 Legoland amusement parks. Now, if that's not enough, in 2015, Lego replaced Ferrari as brand finance's world's most powerful brand. Now, I feel like I've given Lego enough credit, so here's building blocks.
My name is Joseph Opera. I am the owner of Quick Build Bricks. It's a Lego reviewing plus Lego selling site. I think I've been collecting Lego seriously for the last 2 years. But before that, when I was younger, probably collected for until I was 12 or 14. The stroke's very important. This is really well dusted. It's a figure, like $40. Yeah. Admiral Yularen. I think I gravitate towards Lego Star Wars because I really liked the movies. As a kid, I didn't really understand what was going on, so episode 1 through 3 were incredible. Now that I'm a bit older, I don't hold them in the same high regard. This is a Star Destroyer. It's from Star Wars.
Okay. Which movie is this from?
Specifically, the Star Destroyer, I think it's from episode 5, which is The Empire Strikes Back. It's probably one of the better movies. But what I did, I've added, this is from an advent calendar this year. This is the Tantive 4 ship, which a Star Destroyer chases down at the beginning of A New Hope. And then at the back here, I've added a little Millennium Falcon. This is Cloud City, Luke Skywalker. It's worth around $160 Canadian. I'm selling them right now. Trying to. Sometimes these collectors are a bit harder to find. Last time I got one of these, I sold it for $100. Say if I had to rank myself against other Lego collectors, I'd fall kind of in the middle of collectors, because there's a lot of people who go beyond original sets. They'll make something called a mock, which is my own creation is what it stands for. They'll buy instructions from people who made it their original. They'll order all the pieces and then build it up and display it.
My name is Tyler. I like Legos because it's fun.
Are Legos your favorite toys?
Probably my second.
Okay. What is your favorite toy?
Probably wrestling toys.
Wrestling toys, okay. Are you gonna play with Legos after you grow up?
I don't think so.
You think so?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay, great. Do you think you're a Lego collector?
No, because I built them and I play with them. I only collect like Pokemon cards.
When children get their hands on Lego, it's a toy for children. You have to recognize that. Every collector needs to remember this is for children. This isn't just for me. And children will destroy everything. They'll rip the paint off of stuff. They'll mess with very expensive sets. But whenever you get upset about it, you still have to remember it's a toy. So my YouTube channel and the time-lapse videos I started making them just for fun. I made the first 7 in my kitchen, really low production value. Yeah, today I'm going to build 76020. It's from Guardians of the Galaxy. It comes with Groot, Blue Chick, Rocket Raccoon, faceless villain person. The 3rd episode was completely out of focus. And I didn't want to make any more for a while. Maybe took a break of a year and a half. And then my video of my 747 plane, I got to 10,000 views on it. And that kind of encouraged me to start making it again because there were people watching it. Welcome to Quick Build. Today we're building 7965.
Wow, what a great documentary by today's show director Arad, today's PA Alex, and Thomas, who's handling CG for today's show. Now, if you want to watch some of Joseph's videos, be sure to watch his YouTube channel, Quick Build Bricks. We'll be right back here on The Journal. Well, everyone, we've reached my favorite part of the show, the musical performance. Mario Puglia, a second-year student in the music program at Centennial, will perform Ale Ale, our first Spanish song on The Journal. Now it's about to get caliente in here. Take it away, Mario.
Ahora me encuentro en esta noche eterna, parlando solo con la luna llena. Me he enamorado de su piel morena y de su forma de caminar, con ese flow que mata a cualquiera, con esa luz que solo ella lleva, sonrisa efímera que contesta a mis ganas de besarla ya. No paro de mirarla ya, tener tiempo con ella es una competencia contra mi egoísmo, yeah. No se trata ya de ser creativo, yeah. Mucho menos vencer al destino, la inmerencia que juega conmigo. Me he enamorado, me he enamorado de ella, sí. Me he enamorado, me he enamorado de ella, na, 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 na. Ale, 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 de ella. Ale, 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 ale. Amor profundo, que lo sepa el mundo. Amar de locos es, todos lo saben bien. Ella me sube, sus besos me suben, sube hasta las nubes, como un loco me tiene ahí. Sube, sus besos me suben, sube hasta las nubes, como un loco me tiene ahí. Me he enamorado, me he enamorado de ella, sí. Me he enamorado, me he enamorado de ella, ale, 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 ale. Me he enamorado de ella, me he enamorado de ella.
Wow, man, that was outstanding.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on the show today, man. You killed it.
Thanks.
Well, guys, that's all we have for today's show. From all of us here at the Journal, we want to thank you for watching the show and being a part of this great journey. Every viewer is very special to us, and we want to thank you for tuning in. Now be sure to follow us on Facebook at The Journal 2017 or on Instagram at TheJournal_2017. If you want to check us out more episodes of The Journal, please go to your YouTube channel at Story Arts Center. I'm Chris McMaster, and this was The Journal. Stay golden, Toronto.